guys, good morning. I'm Xiaoan. Today I'm very excited because I am at one of my favorite park in Foshan, Zhongshan Park. This is one of the oldest park in Foshan. Look at these big trees. I like them. In my last videos, I often talk about Chinese traditional culture and philosophies, but just to clarify, I'm not a scholar or an expert in Chinese philosophy. I am just someone who is at this exactly life period that I found the traditional wisdoms can give me many inspirations for my life, for my career, and I'm just getting genuinely interested in my own cultural roots. They are singing the Guangdong opera. See the lotus, summer, and the bridge. Oh, this is so Foshan. By the way, if you are new here to my channel, my name is Xiaoan Cao. I am a Chinese writer, entrepreneur, and just someone trying to create a more meaningful life, one step at a time. And in today's video, I would like to talk about, in the fast-changing world today, how can we create something really meaningful, or how do we succeed in our personal life and business. So if you have watched my previous videos, you will notice that I have talked about Asian figures like Su Dongpo or Wang Yangming. Actually, they represent the Confucian tradition. Scholars focus on responsibility, self-cultivation, and contributing to the society. But today I would like to talk about another important Chinese philosophy, the Taoism. When people hear Taoism, they might think of figures like Laozi, Zhuangzi, or the Tao Te Ching, or maybe traditional practice, meditation, or the mysterious technique. But for me, Taoism is really a philosophy which is about the deep connection between human being and the nature, the universe, and the larger world around us. Actually, the essence of Taoism is much deeper. It's really about following the natural way. It's also about the harmony between human and the universe. And according to the Taoism, if we want to accomplish something in life, we need to follow 4 principles. First, the way of heaven. Second, our natural gifts. Third, our destiny and timing. The first is the way of heaven. It refers to the patterns or the principles behind the nature or the universe. This world operates according to certain laws, and these laws exist whether we like them or not. It's like it's raining, we cannot stop it. So what we can do is we need to understand what this law is. Actually, the wisdom of Taoism is not to fight against the way of heaven, is to understand which direction the current is going towards to, and we just move with it. So the second one is our natural gift. Each one of us came to this world with a specific uniqueness or personal advantage and strengths. If we understand where our home ground is, it means we can use our natural power more effectively. Instead of trying to become someone else, We just need to become who we are and to make the maximum use of it. And the third is our destiny. So in our last video, we talked about destiny is not fixed, but what I refer to here is actually, you know, every one of us came to this world with a certain purpose or something, our ultimate goal. So it's like this world is like a big adventure playground. So you need to understand which is the biggest boss that you need to meet with, and which is the final destination you are going towards to. If once you're clear about this, your life will be much less confused. Maybe still things can be difficult, but at least we are a lot less confused about it. And the last point is timing. And actually timing is where the biggest difference between the Confucian thoughts and the Taoism thoughts is. For the Taoism, they only act when the timing is correct. If things are not ready, they will just hide in the mountains and just live their life comfortably, and just when the timing is right, they will come down the mountain and do what they think the right thing to do. So the timing is telling us do not act blindly. Is sometimes the right thing at the wrong timing is still the wrong thing to do. So one of the great example of the Taoism wisdom is I want to talk about Fan Li. Fan Li actually lived 2,000 years ago during the spring and autumn period. One of the most famous story about him is his romantic rumor with Xi Shi, one of the 4 greatest beauty in ancient China. But actually, I think the most fascinating part of his life is after when he is older and left the politics. So in his first half of life, he helped the king of Yue nation to restore his country. This is an ultimate success as an official, but Fan Li did not attach to the political power or status, and he just left Yue and to live his own life. So after he arrived at another country, he changed his name and become a businessman. And with his wisdom, he started from nothing and quickly become the most richest man in that country, Qi, and even got the attention from the king of the Qi. And the king of Qi invited him to be the prime minister, but Fan Li refused again. And what Fan Li do is very surprising to most of the people. He just gave away all of his fortune and left Qi and moved to elsewhere. And when he arrived and at another country, he just started again, and very soon he destroyed success again and become a millionaire. And this circle repeated for 3 times. So it means that the success of Fan Li is not coincidental. He really mastered the wisdom and the law of getting success in business. And I think one of the most special part is about Fan Li is that most of us spend our whole life trying to accumulate more and more. But to finally, the number of fortune or the political power or status are not something that can tie him with. He can just give away them for his freedom. So I think this is also the special uniqueness about Taoism philosophy, is he's teaching us when to hold on and when to let go. I think only when we understand this, we can have real freedom in life. So you may be curious about how Fan Li can be so successful in business. Actually, his core concept is summarized in these 3 points. First, buy when others sell. Sell when others buy. Second, stock up on boats during droughts. Stock up on carriage during floods. Third, sell daily price goods as if they were worthless dirt. Buy cheap goods as if they were valuable jades. So, as you can see, the wisdom behind Fan Li's business is really about understanding human nature, because business is ultimately about people. Learning about Fan Li's story, one sentence stay with me, that is, do not act blindly. In the modern world today, people are always chasing new trends. When AI becomes popular, everyone is studying AI. And when short videos become popular, everyone is trying to become a content creator. But maybe it's time to ask ourselves, if we keep tracing these trends, our mind will just become less and less calm, and we'll just get confused and lost all the time. Maybe sometimes we should not focus our most energy on the things that are changing, but on the things that remain unchanged. For example, human nature, the business principles, our own strengths, our own goal. So I think this is what the Taoism teaches us, is to understanding where this world is going, and to understand our own strengths and determine where our final goal is, and to act at the right moment, and also knowing when to let go. I think this is the only way that can give us the real freedom in life. So in the recent videos, I talk a lot about the Chinese traditional philosophies, because they indeed give me unexpected reflections in life. So I hope the video today can also give you something to think about. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.